Things I Hate Part 4. Okay, yeah, it's like morning time. I woke up not too long ago. It's 11:28 a.m. But Things I Hate Part 4. Alright, where should I start? I have a piece of paper of the things I hate, so... Okay, first thing. Random numbers that call my phone. Like, God, I hate that. Like, I freaking hate that shit. Like, especially telemarketers. Like, God, I hate telemarketers. Like, why do you call me? Like, stop calling. Like, I hate random numbers in general who call me. Like, I'm like sleeping and all of a sudden, ring, 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 ring. Hello, who is this? And he's like, hey, I'm Jim. Is Bobby there? Who's Bob? Who the hell is Bob? Who is that? God, like, you called the wrong number. Please, like, make sure you got the wrong number. I mean, you got the right number because you got the wrong number. Did you dial the number right? Or, God, I don't know. But, like, dial the number right. And, yeah. Next thing I hate, I'm gonna say telemarketers, go to that. Telemarketers I hate, like telemarketers, like, I remember back in like early June, every single day at 11 o'clock a.m., I'd be sleeping, and then every single day, ring, 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 my phone would ring every day at 11 a.m., and it would be it'd be the same number. It'd be a telemarketer every day. Then I remember a few times I tried to call it, and I know it would say this. Hey, thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. We wanna find out if you want we wanna try to sell you a new pair of pencils. Or remember a few times I answered them, and they were like this, and they didn't know it either. Nobody answered, or they were like, thank you for answering. Would you like a new pair of sneakers? Because we want to sell. You have won a new pair of sneakers. Like, God, like, stop calling me every day. Like, God, stop it. Stop calling me every goddamn day. Another thing I hate this. When I'm in class, we gotta do an assignment. The teacher asks everybody a question, but I don't know the answer, okay? Like, there are a lot of times where I don't know the answer, and there are some times where I do know the answer, but I don't like to, answer the question in front of the whole class. But a lot of times when I don't know the answer, this is what happens. Like, the reason why I don't know the answer is because I have trouble paying attention in class, Some things I have trouble... I try to pay attention, but I have trouble getting stuff in my head. Okay? Now this is what I hate. I hate it, like, when a teacher asks the class a question, and the teacher's like, raise your hand if you know, or the teacher's like, yeah, like, or the teacher's like, if you know the answer, okay. Hey class, question. Who was the 33rd president of the United States? And then the teacher just calls on him, and he's like, Steve, what's the answer? It's like, I didn't raise my hand. So I don't know. Like, God, I don't know the freaking answer. Like, God damn it. Like, if I don't know the goddamn answer, don't call on me. Only call on people who raise their hand. And if nobody raises their hand, just freaking, like, I don't know, just don't call on people. Like, God, like, like, this, and teacher's like, this is what I'm gonna do. I swear to God, I'm literally gonna do this. If this year, I'm not dealing with that shit again. So I swear to God, this is what I'm gonna do. If I don't know the answer, if the teacher calls me, if the teacher's like this, hey, what class? What's the answer? Steve, what's the answer? I know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I didn't raise my hand. And the teacher's, I swear that's what I'm gonna be like. I don't give a shit. And if I get in trouble for that or yelled at for that, I don't care. Don't call. I don't like being called on when I don't raise my hand. If I don't raise my hand, don't call on me. Like, and the teacher's like, okay, well, take a good guess. Take a guess. Like, they're like, I don't know the answer. Like, I literally don't know the answer. I'm trying to pay attention, but sometimes I just have trouble getting it in my head. And the teacher says, take a good guess. I don't know. I don't know. God, like, and it's like, like, and then when I have to take a good guess, usually that's happened before. I usually say something that doesn't even have to do with the question at all, or very embarrassing, like, this is what I'm like. I'm like, the reeds are green, and I don't know what I'm saying right now. I'm just saying random stuff. Like, that's what I'm like. And I say random stuff. That doesn't have to do with the question. Sometimes it's embarrassing. Sometimes the answer that I have does not even have anything to do with it. And it's embarrassing. Like, I don't want to say that in front of the whole class. Like, God, I swear to God. And then if the teacher says, well, take a good guess, I'm going to say this. I really, really, really don't know. I don't want to say my answer out loud because it's embarrassing, as I don't think it has anything to do about the topic. I'm going to keep saying that until the teacher calls on another person. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not dealing with that shit again. Another thing I hate, relationship braggers. God damn it. The other day in school, I made a rant on that. Now, the other day in frickin' school on Friday, this girl, she was she was a hot girl too. This girl was in the hallway, okay, and this freaking guy, her boyfriend, saw her, and then they started hugging each other and kissing each other right in front of me, like, God damn! Don't do that in front of me! Go somewhere the hell. I spit a little. Some maybe went out of my mouth, like, don't do that in front of me! Go somewhere else and do that. Don't do that shit in front of me. That's rubbing especially a, God, like, don't do that in front of me. Nobody wants to see you making out with your freaking girlfriend. Some of the people are single and it's getting people jealous. Like, I see that all the time in school. Like, if you want to do that, do it in somewhere, like, private. Don't do it in public in front of people. There are some people who don't like seeing that shit. Like me. Don't do that fucking shit! I hate when the screen goes black. Okay, another thing I hate. I hate this. Like, when I'm hungry, okay, but you can't eat. I hate it, like, when you're really hungry, but you can't eat. But when you are able to eat, when you can eat all you want, you're not hungry. I hate that shit, like, especially at school, a lot of times, and before freaking, like, schools, before, like, I go to school, like, I have to wake up. I'm usually not that hungry at 6 in the morning. I'm not hungry at all. It's like 6 in the morning, I'm not hungry. Like, it's breakfast time, that's the only place where I can eat. I'm not freaking hungry. I'm not hungry at all. I don't want to eat. I'm not in the mood to eat. I'm not hungry. It's hard for me to eat my food because I'm not hungry. But then once I get to school, like, once I'm in school where I'm not able to eat, I start getting hungry and you can't eat. You can't eat until lunch, and when lunch comes, the lunches are nasty. Like, and you're not hungry. Sometimes I'm not hungry at lunch. Like, God, I hate that. Like, why can't I be hungry at times where I can eat all I want and shit? God, I hate that shit. Like, why does that happen? Tattletales is the next thing I hate. I hate tattletales. Always in elementary school. Like, I get that sometimes when, like, someone's bothering you, you gotta tell somebody. I do that sometimes. Like, I don't like being a tattletale, but sometimes if someone's really bothering me, I might have to tell on them. But being told on tattletales is not good for dumb reasons. Like, God, like, I'm in elementary school and I'm like, can you please not do that? And then, or like, You know, like, especially, like, in school, like, I would say a curse word in class. The teacher wouldn't hear me. Wanna know what a kid would be like? Ooh, you said a curse word? I'm telling Mrs. Rodriguez, Stevie said a bad word. And the teacher's like, Stevie, did you say it? That's it, you're in trouble. Like, God, I hate tattletales. Always hated them. Like, God, like, why tell me? Like, if I say a curse word and the teacher didn't hear me, who cares? Like, God, stupid tattletales. Like, I wasn't first of all, I wasn't freaking. Are you trying to, like, are you literally trying to get that person in trouble? You think it's funny getting people in trouble? Because I don't think it's funny, unless it's a person who's really bothering me. But if I say a curse word and it's not to you, how does that bother you? How does that bother you? Don't tattletale. That's only babies do that. And I don't know. That's what kindergarten stuff do. And I hated being in kindergarten, first grade, because that's what people would do. Tattletale. Little kids do that shit. The last thing I hate, being blamed for something that I have not even done. I hate that. Like, that's happened to me a lot. Like, I made a video about that. I don't know. But I hate being blamed for something I didn't do. Like, sometimes, like, sometimes, like, something breaks. I did not break it. It was the cat who broke something, okay? The cat broke something, not me. But who gets the blame? Me. I did not do it, but my parents, like, blame me for something. I did not do that. Like, they think that I did it when I didn't, and they blame me. Like, I didn't do it, and I tell them I didn't do it. Or teachers, too. I tell them, I did not do that. And what do they say? I don't believe you. You did it. I don't believe you. How do you know that I broke it or not? You didn't even see. So why blame me? Don't blame me for something that I've never done. That I did not even do. God, like, I hate that. Like, you don't know if it's them. And then later on, they finally find out that it wasn't you. And then they apologize. But, like, I hate being blamed for something that I don't do. Oh, that's the video. This is the video, guys. So this is all I'm gonna record. So, yeah, this is the video. But, yeah, all those things I hate. I hope I don't have to do a part 5. I might do a part 5 if there anything else gets in my head, but I don't know if I'll do that for sure. But till next time, it's your boy Steve, and see you later. Bye.